There's a barn I like to take pictures of when I drive to my parents' house in the country. When they first moved in, it was pristine, with its pretty pink sides and roof intact. But over the years, the shingles have fallen off, exposing the bare boards beneath. I've taken pictures of it in all seasons, and I can't help but draw a comparison between that old barn and the motorhome that sat in my parents' driveway. When my stepdad moved in, he brought the Winnebago with him, a 1975 Dodge, which we took on camping trips and had a lot of fun as a family in it. Very many good memories. But over the years, the RV started to deteriorate just like the old barn. Pretty soon, it got a hole in the roof, the tires went flat, the curtains fell down, and the window broke out in the back. Animals ended up getting inside of it and wreaking havoc. It was a thorn in my side and an eyesore, and I really wanted to get it decluttered from my mom's, and eventually I did, but it took 3 years. Hello, it's Jeanette with JB's Exploring More, and behind me is the barn that I was telling you about in my story, and I'll turn you guys around so you can see more of the barn and what it looks like today. As you can see, this barn is in really bad condition now. I think it's really scenic, and I love to photograph it because of the big tree sticking out of the silo and the way that the wooden structure is bare. It looks like ribs to me, almost. So let's take a closer look. I have photographed this barn in all different seasons. It's really pretty in the winter, especially if there are horses out in front of it in the field. I've been wanting to do a whole barn series where I drive around in the country and take different pictures of barns. I still have to do that. I don't dare walk inside the barn because the gigantic white piece on the top might fall in at any moment, and it looks like it weighs quite a bit. Probably could kill somebody if it landed on top of their head. Unfortunately, I don't know any of the history. As I was saying, I don't know any of the history. A local did tell me that he thought the barn was relocated to this current spot from somewhere else. Guess they had to move it one brick at a time if that's the case. Yeah, I don't want to step on any horse poop, so I'm not going to get too close. But this is what it looks like now. It's kind of sad. I'm sure at one time it was functional and held horses in its stalls inside. I can see. Let's see if I can zoom in there. You can see the stalls inside there. We'll walk around to the other side here a little bit. I have a feeling that in the future, perhaps the city will want this land for commercial purposes because some other things are already building up around here. This is interesting, this little side porch to the barn. That's pretty unique. I haven't seen any other barns like that before. And usually when I'm taking pictures of the barn, I'm always on the other side. So this is an interesting view for me as well. Go ahead and walk around to the front. And then I will show you the area where the Winnebago used to be. there's the front. It's an interesting barn. And now we'll head over to my parents' house and I can show you where the RV used to sit in their driveway. Okay, I'm out at my parents' house out in the country. It's a windy day, as you can tell. And like I said, we have been doing a decluttering here since October, and it is a work in progress. I'm going to show you where the Winnebago used to sit in the driveway, and that area does still need cleaned up. It's on our list of things to do. So I'll turn you around now and give you a look. Here is that spot. And as you can see, there are some ruts left in the ground here where the tires were basically dragged along the dirt when they hooked it up to the big flatbed tow truck to get it out. The tires were flat on the RV, so we didn't even know if they were going to be able to get it out, but we're glad that they were able to. It sat here for probably 3 decades. Apparently it was a safe haven underneath for animals, different kinds of critters, because we've seen a lot of bones here. There was a big dead possum underneath too. Some of these bones still have teeth attached to them. They were probably raccoons, possums, I don't know what all. Kind of creepy and sad. It's like a little graveyard. And this is the horse trailer that I was talking about. I'm really wanting my mom to sell this. She has a couple of interested parties actually. But like I said, it's being used for storage. I'll show you the inside if I can figure out how to open this here. And so it's pretty full. I see some puzzles, stuffed animals, boxes. There's a couple of like these go-kart things in the back. They don't have motors, but my mom and I rode those all the way up to McDonald's one time through the drive-thru. There's a 2-seated bicycle in back. I can see that. And some artificial flowers. Hopefully we can get this cleared out and get this horse trailer sold. Bye-bye, motorhome. We'll miss you. Lots of good memories in that 1975 Winnebago. We took it to Branson. Good times. But it's been sitting for 20 years and it's served its lifespan. Wow, that is really something else. Look at this. How they do this. Just raise it up on this bed. The door's opening. Oh my gosh. Incredible. I have been trying to get rid of this thing for like 3 or 4 years now. This is all around towing. 309-620-2479. So I definitely recommend them. Totally awesome. Oh, he's inside. I hope that you like this video and my story, and I will catch you next time. Until then, keep exploring.